Now, when an 8-year-old Amber Owen was taken on a holiday of a lifetime to Thailand back in 2004, she had no idea that she would be caught up in one of the deadliest natural disasters the world has ever known.
And on the beaches of Phuket, when the tsunami hit, Amber owes her life to a very unlikely hero. And she joins us now to tell us more. And this really is an incredible story. And you were 8 years old at the time. This is a once-in-a-lifetime holiday for you and your family. You're staying at the Sheraton Hotel right on the beach. And the Sheraton Hotel had two very special residents, which, as an 8-year-old girl, you fell in love with. Who were they?
Ning Nong and Yum Yum were the elephants' names. Especially Ning Nong, though.
And you had a very special bond, didn't you, you two?
Definitely.
And a reciprocated bond as well. This wasn't just a child that fell in love with an elephant. Out of all the children that were there, he gave special attention to you.
No, yeah, he'd always, like, grab my hand and pick me out of all the rest.
Oh.
Yeah.
And so what was the morning routine? What would you do?
Well, they'd come into the hotel, but we'd eat breakfast and we'd always play with them. All the children would play with the elephants. So we'd, like, feed them bananas, ride them, just generally play with them. And then we'd go onto the beach. Some days we'd go into the sea, like ride them down the beach.
So this was not out of the ordinary on this day, on Boxing Day on 2004. And of course we know what happened on that day. But on that morning, you went out, regular routine, to go and feed the elephants and go for a walk on the beach.
Yeah, so that morning we just went down the same, like nothing changed, exactly the same.
And what happened? What was the looking back on it now, the first moment, actually, that something could be wrong came from the elephant?
Yeah, so I was riding the elephant on the beach, just as normal, and the sea was really far back, and the mahout was there as well. He was collecting all the fish that got left behind.
So he's like a trainer, the elephant trainer, the mahout, yeah.
He was all the fish were left behind on the sand, so he was picking up all the fish. And then the elephant, Ning Nong, had an instinct to kind of go off the beach.
Because he was trying to bring him back, wasn't he? He was sort of like bring him back, and the elephant just wanted to go.
Yeah,
just did not want to be there.
Yeah, kept pulling away to walk off the beach.
And you believe that is an instinct that in some way, and we'll never know why or if it was true or what actually happened, but you believe that he knew something.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know how, but just the way he was pulling away to get off the beach.
So what happened next?
The water just came flooding in. At the time, I didn't know what tsunami was because I was only 8. But the water just came like flooding in, and the elephant like ran off the beach, and the mahout was running as well. And then it took me to high safety. So I got up like a high kind of stage where I got put, and the elephant had to run off the higher land. But then I found my mum.
So you'd felt the quake, hadn't you?
Yeah, we felt the earthquake in the morning, but we just didn't think anything of it.
And so the elephant with the water rising and right up high, terrifying, and you can see other people suffering around you.
I know.
The elephant got you to a wall.
It was it was like a high safety where I could stand on the top, where it was higher than the water.
So you were on the elephant's back, and then you could climb off the elephant's back onto the concrete wall.
That's it.
So that the elephant took you to somewhere that you could be safe.
Yeah.
Wow.
Which is the incredible part of the story, because after that, there were 3 waves that day.
Yes, that's right.
And the first wave, the one that you were caught up in, and then the water went down a little bit, didn't recede as it had before, but went down. And then the first of the huge waves came in, and by which stage your mum had rushed down, seen you at the end of the beach, and managed to get you to safety.
Yeah.
And where did you go? You went back into the hotel?
Yeah, the hotel, everyone had to go into the hotel lobby to be like registered and make sure everyone was safe, because it was like the safest part.
And then the next wave came.
Yeah.
You were higher up.
We were
at that
up
stage.
high, yeah.
And so you could see it all happening outside your window.
Yeah, I didn't get to see any of it because they wanted me to be like protected from it.
Yeah, quite right
Yes,
too.
I'm not
Quite right
surprised.
too.
I'm not surprised. So you were there for a few days, and then eventually you were able to fly home, and then sort of it sinks in what happens. And your mum, she believes that you're here because of this elephant, and she continues to show her gratitude by giving money to the sanctuary, doesn't she?
Yeah, she gives money to the elephant owners.
Do you have any idea what happened to the elephant?
I've always tried to like look up online and find out where he is. I know he's still alive.
He is still alive.
He's definitely still alive.
Still alive.
You're sure about that?
Wow.
Yeah, because I've read like hotel reviews and people have been like elephant at the hotel.
So do you think still at that hotel?
I don't think he's there anymore. think he's gone to work now, or I'm not sure where.
So, have you ever felt that you wanted to find him and go and see him again?
I've always wanted to know like where he is, but I just think it's going to be so difficult to find.
Yeah, to track him down. Well, this story, your story, has inspired a warhorse novelist to write your story as his next story, which has now become a theatre show as well.
Yeah.
So Michael Morpurgo, who wrote Warhorse, this is being seen as the sequel, he wrote the novel Running Wild in 2009, which you didn't really know was based on your story, and then now it's been turned into a theatre play, and it's based on you.
I know, it's just so amazing.
And now it's at the Regent's Park Open Air Theatre, which is a fabulous place to go and see any play. It's just beautiful, especially if you get a nice evening. That's until June the 12th. And you're going on Friday, aren't you?
Yes, I'm going to.
And you're going to meet Michael Morpurgo?
Yeah, I'm going to meet him there. So
How will you feel watching that?
I just think it'll be like amazing how someone's taken such a nice story, made it into a play.
Well, out of all of that horror and the loss of so many lives, it's lovely to hear one sort of tiny positive story and that amazing effect on your life that one elephant had.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Lovely to meet you. Thank you very much.
Hello YouTube. For more of the same, just click here and don't forget you can subscribe for even more of these amazing videos exclusive to our channel.
And also, you know, in other cultures, they have rites of passage, which sort of celebrate your self-development. And I think in the UK, a lot of people choose not to marry or marry a lot later. And we don't really have anything to sort of celebrate that development. So I just think it's a really nice way. Also, I do think it's a bit of a statement on, you know, there's quite a stigma around being single still